draws on concealer like it is their job. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know, and for today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a little roundup of my first impressions. So I feel like I do a lot of first impressions and it's really hard to see all this new makeup coming out and you want to purchase all of this new makeup, and sometimes you can get really caught up in just new. So I wanted to implement a little segment on my channel of me just going back to my first impression videos, telling you guys what I think. Is it worth it? Is it not? And just kind of keeping you guys posted. So I hope that you guys do like this new segment. If you do, be sure to give this video a thumbs up so I am aware, and also don't forget to subscribe before you go if you have not already. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. One little note: if you guys do like this makeup look, this is my summer sweat-proof makeup look for oily skin. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to leave it in the eye. First things that we're going to start off with is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Glow Up Body Oil. This is what it looks like. Y'all, I am obsessed with this. Yes, you need this. It is so good. It just provides your body with such a nice, beautiful, healthy glow. There is some glitter to it, but I feel like it's nothing too intense. It does not feel sticky on your body. It transfers a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I actually really do enjoy this. I feel like it spreads beautifully. They also do have a darker color. This is just the lighter color in the shade Sun Kiss. I usually do wear this whenever I'm going out and like wearing tank tops like this, or just like I just want that nice extra healthy glow. This is definitely going to give it to you. Yes, you need this. It is so good. My opinion, I feel like it's even better than the Fenty one, and this is super affordable too. I think it's like 12 bucks. So the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint, this has SPF 40 in it. I did a full day wear test. I'll leave it up above for you guys. I actually really do like this. If you want a very light coverage foundation, yes, definitely get this. If you're dry, you're going to love this. If you're a combination skin, you're going to like this. If you're oily like myself, it's going to need a little bit of work. So you do have to use a matte primer. You do have to go pretty matte with this, just because it is going to leave you more so oily at the end of the day. But I really don't mind that. In my opinion, I felt like I looked more like the glowy side than full up super oily. I have used this a few times. I really find that it works very well with a very matte powder, and then also just a matte setting spray, and then also a matte primer. I feel like it works very well. Leaves me looking pretty dewy. I like it. Makes your skin look very healthy and very fresh. So I actually do recommend this. Even if you are oily, I feel like you're still gonna like this, but this is great for every single skin type. It's a little dropper and it's very easy to blend and like build up. It just looks very nice on the skin. Again, this is more on the light side. I feel like the most I can get is like a high light coverage, if that makes any sense, but I feel like it still looks really pretty. And if you're somebody who likes light foundations, you're gonna love this. I actually really do enjoy this. Next up, let's talk about some cream products. This is the Fenty Cream Bronzer. Oh my gosh, yes, you guys need this. This is so good. I have mine in the shade Honey Glaze. This is just such a beautiful bronzer. It doesn't feel sticky on the skin. This one I actually do recommend going in before you go in with any powder. So after you have your foundation on, I would go in with this and then apply your concealer and then apply powder, just because this I feel like applies a little bit better under powder than over powder, but it just blends out so beautifully, gives you such a beautiful healthy glow. Looks like you just got off the beach, and I actually really do love this. I feel like the size is very good. You only need a little bit of this. It's very pigmented, and again, this is literally like the perfect shade for me. It lasts a really long time, doesn't feel sticky, doesn't feel heavy, and that's coming from somebody who's very oily. So like, this is just a great option. As far as the Fenty cream blushes, I actually really do recommend this as well. I have this one in the shade Strawberry Dip. This you can get away with actually putting on top of your powder. So with this, if you forget and you apply powder first, you can definitely apply this on top of the powder. Blends out beautifully. This you only need a little bit of it. It's very pigmented. Does provide a little bit of a sheen, but nothing too crazy where it's like, oh my god, my face just looks full on sheeny. Provides just a perfect amount of sheen to it. Very easy to blend out. I love the colors. They're very fun, perfect for summer, but I actually really do love this, and even if you are oily, you're going to love this because it doesn't make your face feel very heavy. It doesn't make your face feel very tacky. Even if you do apply this on top of your powder, your face is not going to feel tacky on top of it. It's going to really dry down, for me at least. For powder, oh my gosh, I discovered this about I want to say a little more than a month ago. This is the Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter powder. This is so good. If you are oily, you're going to love this. This keeps me matte all day. It has a little shifter on it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell. Powder just went everywhere, but it has a little bit of a shifter on it, so it's going to be very easy to travel with once we can travel. But this just provides such a matte finish. There is no flashback, and it just gives your skin such a filtered look. Your skin just looks very airbrushed. It is just amazing. Everything blends out beautifully on top of this. Not alter the shade of your foundation or anything like that. This is literally amazing. I am obsessed. Yes, 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 you need this. I feel like a lot of these products are like, yes, you need. Like, I found a lot of good first impression products. Next up, we're going to talk about the Juvia's Place highlighter. This one is in the shade, this is just the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3 by Juvia's Place. I'm not sure if that's the actual name of it, but so what the highlighter looks like. This is stunning. Oh my gosh, this is so pigmented. It feels really, really nice. Like, look at that. It is so darn pigmented. I'll swatch it for you guys. It is just so beautiful. It gives your skin such a wet look. It is not going to emphasize any texture on your skin. It's really just going to glide over that texture and just make it very like silky smooth. Has a mirror. This is great to travel with. I really like the packaging, very like sleek and compact. This is just beautiful. This, you can get such a blinding look, and y'all know I love to glow, and you can also get a really nice natural look if you do diffuse it a little bit. But this is beautiful. I love the color. It's such a pretty like champagne-y color, which to me is my perfect summer color. So yes, you need this. They're so buttery, so soft, so easy to blend out. It is just the best. Now, I haven't talked about this on my channel in a while. I think I did one first impressions video, and I also showed this in a haul video. This is the Carly Bible Times Anastasia palette. Y'all, I'm so sad to say, but no, I do not recommend this. It was really difficult to blend out. I felt like it was really difficult to get a pretty like eye look with this palette. I did get this on sale, thankfully, for like $20 on Macy's website, but pretty much I found it very, very difficult to get a pretty cohesive eye look with this, just because I felt like the colors just really didn't match for me. Like, nothing just looked really, really good together. It was very hard to blend out. The shimmers weren't as up to par as usual Anastasia Beverly Hills shimmers are. Usually Anastasia Beverly Hills shimmers and the palettes are bomb, so good. These, I feel like they were just lacking a little bit. I feel like usually they pack more of a punch, and I don't know, I just was not really feeling this palette. I felt like the mattes, which is this one, and this one, really just not apply very well on my eyes. I felt like it was very difficult to blend out. I really had to apply a lot of it, just not up to par to usual Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I actually do watch Carly Bible. I actually do like her. So I'm a little sad that I really don't love this, but really I say save your money. They have the Amarizi palette, the Jackie Aina palette. They have other palettes that I just really like a lot better, and I feel like this one is just not it for me. And I feel like the packaging is really, really pretty too, but definitely just not it for me. For a concealer that I actually really, really love, I've been using this ever since. This is the Juvia's Place concealer. This one is in the shade 19. This has such a large doe foot applicator. I love concealers that have large doe foot applicators because it's very easy to just swipe and go. But with this, you only need a little bit of it. Yes, and this is coming from somebody who draws on concealer like it is their job. Like, I usually do the triangle and everything. This, I actually just do a little bit. Like, I'll like a few dots here, a few dots here, and I'll do some like one here, two on my nose here, just a very, very light. This is so full coverage, guys. I have this on today and it is just so full coverage. It covers up my deep dark under eye circles. It doesn't crease on me really, really bad, doesn't separate. It just looks very, very nice and natural underneath my eyes, but provides such intense high coverage that I am just obsessed with this. Again, like one of my favorite concealers, truthfully, as of right now. It is just so good. It really covers up beautifully, and I've tried it with a bunch of different foundations and it just works with every single one of them. So I really like this. It's very lightweight. It doesn't dry down very fast. So yes, you need this. I love this and I definitely recommend this. Let's talk about blush. I feel like I've been on such a blush kick lately. This is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. I love this. It comes with 6 different blushes and you also do get a pretty large mirror, but this is what it looks like. So you do get this is matte, 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 and this one is a sheen. So you do get one like sheen blush and then the other 5 are matte. But these are just so beautiful. So these are what the shades look like. I really, really love them, and you have a color in here for everybody. They are just so beautiful, blend out so nicely, and they're very, very pigmented. You only need a little bit of it. You can mix and match them. It is literally just such a good palette, and I think that this is out of stock as of right now, but it's supposed to come back in August, Manny said. But this is just stunning. Like, I really love all of the colors in here, love how easy it is to blend, and I love palettes. Lately I've been gravitating to palettes, just grab and go, very easy to use. So I feel like this is perfect. You can use this for every single occasion, and I definitely do recommend this. An eyebrow product. I have 2 eyebrow products to talk about, but first we're going to start off with the ABH Dip Brow. I usually swear by my Maybelline Tattoo Studio, which yes, I still love. I still use that all the time. I actually have that on my brows today, but this is actually so darn good. This is so pigmented that you only need a little bit of it. It's so creamy, very easy to apply. You can get those easy hair-like application, those strokes. It is just so pigmented, so good. I'm so surprised that I did not hop on this trend sooner, because this is really like mind-blowing. I usually use a pencil and a pomade, and this is definitely something that I usually gravitate towards because it is just so pigmented. You only need a little bit of it. It doesn't look fake. This is just the perfect color for me. Yes, you need this. It is so good. The hype is real about this for a reason, because it is that good. Let's talk about the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. So I used to hate Benefit brow products. I know, but I actually really love this one specifically because just the tip is so small. I hope that the camera is going to pick this up, but the tip of this is just so darn small. It's very easy to get those hair-like applications. The packaging is very small, so you don't have like some big bulky thing in the way like I had another issue with their other eyebrow pencil. But I really like how this isn't too waxy. A lot of their other products I felt were too waxy, really just weighed my brows down. This does not. This just provides enough color. It's pretty pigmented and it doesn't weigh your brow down. It looks really natural, looks very nice. I have mine in the shade 3.75, a great match for me. I really do love this. I love the packaging of this. This one is definitely more sleek compared to the other ones that I have tried, and I really love this. So yes, I feel like this is worth the hype. Yes, you need this. Yes, it provides such good color and coverage and not too waxy. It's really good. The last product that we're going to talk about is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise 18-piece eyeshadow palette. So I have used this for quite a few looks. This is the color story. After using this for a few times, I love the looks that I created, but I feel like I would have to say pass on this. Reason being, the e.l.f. eyeshadow bites are so much more pigmented. The e.l.f. eyeshadow bites, the shimmers just provide so much color. The mattes in this are actually really easy to blend out. I have played with a few of them. They're very easy to blend out. My issue is just with the shimmers. I feel like the shimmers definitely didn't have that extra punch that they usually have. Usually shimmers from e.l.f. are amazing. You don't have to wet your brush. This, I feel like every single shimmer I use, I had to wet my brush just to get that extra punch. You know what I'm saying? This, I feel like they're just missing something. The consistency of the shadow is definitely different than their bite size. I feel like their bite size is just the best. It is a bomb, and I feel like now I'm just comparing everything to it because it's so good. So I have to say, I'd have to say no. I'm really not a fan of this. I'll go ahead and swatch a few colors for you guys. So I'll swatch some of the shimmers for you guys. Another thing that I did notice is the shade Sip Sip and the shade Bahamar. They just feel really, really soft to the point that I feel like they're pressed differently, that they kind of break. But I'll go ahead and swatch a few. I mean, they look pretty swatched. Like on the eye, they were just giving me some trouble. So the purple is actually very easy. The green, I had a lot of trouble with the green. Did not blend out very well. It kind of just broke up on my eyes. This one right here too, I feel like it's just very textured and it's just a little difficult to work with. It looks really pretty swatched, but as I always say, swatches really don't do it justice. It didn't really perform that well on my eyes. I'm going to use this palette because I do have it, but I don't say that you have to go out and run and get it and that it's that good. So I would definitely go ahead and purchase the bite-sized over this. I feel like bite-size has other pretty colors. If you're somebody who is really drawn to the shade Sip Sip and Disco like I was, I feel like it's really not worth it to get this whole entire palette for just those two colors. There are other palettes that do have very similar colors to those two colors, and I feel like this just isn't it. I'm so sorry, Elf. I'm just really not that big of a fan of this. I definitely want to continue doing this, as I said, because new makeup comes out so fast, and I definitely want to keep you guys posted on how the products are actually working, because sometimes first impressions, you just see it in one video and you're like, hey, what did they think of it? Did it work? Would they go back and buy it again? So I want to do these just to keep you guys posted, give you guys my review and opinion on them after I tested these for a little bit. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and then also don't forget to subscribe before you go if you do like what you see. Also leave me a comment down below, what product have you been loving? I hope that you guys are doing well and that you guys are safe, and I will see you guys in a few days in my next video. Bye!